Okay, students, we are getting ready to start our first penmanship lesson. As you can see, I have my red and blue line book ready, a pencil, and an eraser. So the first letter we'll be looking at today is the letter C. Now, the letter C is written like this. This is what you're accustomed writing the letter C as. If you notice, the letter C is filling up the two blue lines. You start at the top and you curve and you go, making the letter C sit on the bottom blue line. Now the reason why the letter C is filling up the blue lines is because it is a short letter. So this is how you are accustomed writing the letter C. However, we are going to learn cursive handwriting. So we are going to add a little attachment to the C so that we can create that cursive C. Now, as seen here, you would have started the letter C at the top and come down this way. However, to write the cursive C, we're going to start on the bottom blue line. So if you notice, my pencil is here ready on the bottom blue line. So here, we curve, we go upwards, curve, come back down, curve. And the letter C is still filling up those two blue lines. Again, we start at the bottom blue line, go up, curve, come down, curve. And we're going to practice this because this is how we get this attachment here at the front of the letter C to make that C into a cursive C. And the spaces between the C's is like a finger space, so you can estimate. So we're going to practice another line of that. We're starting at the bottom blue line, go up, curve, come down, curve. And it's one smooth motion. When I start here, I don't lift my pencil until I am finished writing the letter C. So seeing that we just learned how to make the letter C, I will give you a little time for you to practice writing your letter C. So now I'm going to write one C, one cursive C, and I'm going to take this C where I stopped here, and I'm going to take it and carry it and write another C. So if you notice, I'm joining the C's now. So I take this one here, carry it, and make it, join it to another C. So I'm going to do a few groups of this. I write my first cursive C. I take it where I stopped here, join it, carry it to write another cursive C. So I'm joining 3 C's. We always begin with this part here because it's cursive writing. I will do one more group. We'll do another line of that, another line of the 3 C's. Remember, we're starting at the bottom blue line, making sure those blue lines are filled up. By filling up the blue line, you will get all the C's to be the same size. The movement in writing the C is a smooth movement. Right. So there we have 2 sets. We have 2 sets. One set where we group them in 3s and another set where we group them in 3s. So now we're going to create a pattern. So to create the pattern, the same way you started the C, you start on this one again. So now I'm going to keep my pencil down and I'm going to continue on to the next C. If I happen to stop and lift off my pencil, I put it back where I stopped and I continue it. So here now I'm creating a full line of C's joining together. Looks like waves in the ocean. So I will continue like this until I come to the end of the line. I don't want you to write going off the page, so you stop just before. We'll do another line with the pattern. Take where you stopped at the bottom, carry it up, curve, come down, curve. Up, curve, down, curve. Up, curve, down, curve. And you have your pattern. If you find that you made an error anywhere, you take your eraser and fix it. Make sure you have an eraser that rubs off clean. You continue and fix it. So this is what our first lesson looks like in writing the cursive C. Remember to keep practicing so that you can develop that beautiful handwriting.